Yeah, we've been having so many floods in Toronto now. It's not my thing. I would do an R34 over an R35 all day. When stuff like this happens to a car with factory matte paint, you're pretty much painting the entire car. What's going on, guys? Nero over at Art in Motion. Yes, another vlog. We have a lot of stuff in store for you guys to see. I know we skipped last week, but we're gonna get back into the groove. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get it, baby. Bro, cars are like covered. Cars were covered. Let's see. Water get up in here too? Huh. I don't know, let's see. Oh yeah, that's definitely, the compression is, nope.
So water got into the engine?
Into the engine, yeah. Well, I was trying to at least started to move it over, but I guess we can't even do that. Yeah, we've been having so many floods in Toronto now. It's
been like 3 in a month.
Nah, if water got in, it's inside the actual.
The front.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the water. No way the water could have been that high.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. Like, if it was, I mean, yeah, bro. Actually, it was. If you look at those videos, even just in Mississauga, bro, cars were like covered past their like mirrors.
Even like with impact, the water will raise up anyway.
Yeah. If this sucks any little bit of water, like it's done.
That's what I was gonna say. It doesn't need a lot of water.
Nah, just enough water to go in there, you're done. If the car's running.
And then the car got towed here, right?
Yeah. Friggin' tow truck driver could have put it in a proper spot, put it straight. Kind of shit pisses me off. Whatever.
This is probably right off.
A motor for this is quite a bit, yeah. So nowadays it's I think it depends on which insurance company. Most cars is 70% value of damage. So if the engine
on this alone is probably what, like 20?
Could be, I have no idea. But they would probably just do a overhaul and do like a short block. I have no idea. It depends. Like the car, I don't think it has any other damage, but I gotta call the client and see, because this car got towed in on the weekend. Mm-hmm. It feels a little damp, but...
So this is like the first time you're seeing it?
Oh yeah, it is a little damp. It's the first time I'm seeing it, yeah. Again, when it comes to floods, like we've only done a couple of them, but they get real intricate. Like if it's a car that's valued at, at a high amount, then you're gonna have to go through the whole car and disconnect. It's a lot of work, bro.
Especially newer cars as well.
Yeah, I think it's a 16 or a 17, so we'll see. We have to see what the car's worth. If they say the car is only worth, I don't know, 50, 60K, and the motor and all this stuff is like, I don't know, 30 grand, they'll write off the car, right?
This is just one flood vehicle. Imagine all the flood vehicles they have to do.
Oh my lord. It's been bad. I know Montreal had a serious flood. So like all the insurance companies that we call, like they're all backlogged because like they're dealing with all those claims. So it's been bad. But let's see, this Camery, it's so funny. So we actually did this Camery. Yeah, it's really nice. No. We did some stuff to this last week. So he hit something on the road, damaged all the factory plastic. So this was the original lip. So this one and this one was damaged.
And you said that's factory?
That's factory.
Oh.
So we replaced those 2 pieces, or 3 pieces actually, the centerpiece. And then this one was cracked because this side was hit. So we replaced this, and that. So what, 4 pieces? Bro, and then we installed this lip kit for him too, all the way around.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not.
No, so he wanted a lip, so we got that, installed it for him. And like, I think it's not even been a couple of days and he's already damaged here, and here. I don't know if you see it. It's scraped.
Oh yeah.
Right, and then he was saying that he's scraping in his garage at his building. So he's like, yo, can you put something just to protect the lip? Yeah, so we just put this. You know what's crazy? This is called Easy Lip. Mm-hmm. And I used to buy rolls from Easy Lip for 1,000 feet. And back in 2013, 2014, I was doing like 5-6 cars a day, bro. And this was like our ghetto lip. When none of us had money, we made our own lip with this rubber lip.
Yeah.
people would go even getaway and go get they would get this, like the garage door seal,
Oh yeah, yeah.
right? And then they would put this. So Easy Lip came out with that. So we're making our own lips, side skirts, back lip.
Yeah, but that's not bad. That's a
It looks
idea.
good. It looks good. Honestly, it does. So this now is gonna protect that lip. I think this guy should probably do the sides and the back too. It makes the car look even lower too.
Yeah.
Oh, this car came in.
And it looks bulkier.
Yeah.
It's got that mean bulk.
He loves this car. When he bought it to me, he brought it to me brand new. We did full body PPF on it, and most guys don't do full body on a Camry. So, but he was adamant. We did full body PPF. We did ceramic. We did the tints, and he's been bringing it to me since. We did,
A car like this will last, especially with all the work.
Bro, this car will last friggin' 2 million kilometers. The way he takes care of it.
I was a little bit too
The way he takes care of it. Yeah. Got this GTR, came in for a couple small modifications that honestly turned out really, really, really nice. The carbon could have been better. Nowadays, the carbon quality is just horrible. But we installed the front lip, we did the side skirts, and we also did the rear diffuser. As you can see here, so this part was all silver. And now it goes with all the dry carbon that's on the car as well. We did tires all the way around. We upped the size to 315s on the rear, and I think we did 275s on the front. We gave it a bulkier look, and now, the car could, be better with fitment, but the customer doesn't want to put spacers. Honestly, a car like this with this much power, I would not put spacers either, but it did make the car look a lot beefier. It filled in the gap a little bit more, and we gave the car a wash. The car looks super, super fresh. And these are subtle things you could do to your car to transform it. Just the lip alone made the car look a lot lower. This customer probably has some other plans. Yeah, it looks a lot more meaner. Again, even with the beefier tire, it looks a lot more better than what it was. No, so this car has full bolt-ons from front to back. If you look underneath, get down here, bro. Look at this thing's like a 5-inch pipe that goes all the way.
Oh yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's full bolt-ons. I don't know what this thing is making, but I think it's probably 700-800 horsepower. Yeah, it's a monster. But yeah, GTR, these cars, you can't go wrong, man.
It's not your type of car.
Again, for me, I love like interiors that like pop and like gadgets and lights and all this. It is still very outdated. Don't get me wrong, the car is a monster. I think this one, if I'm not mistaken, is a 16, 17, maybe newer. I gotta check the VIN, but yeah, it's just, again, it's not my thing. I would do an R34 over an R35 all day. That's pretty much every kid's dream car, you know what I mean? But yeah, they gotta do something. I don't know if they're discontinuing this car or what's happening, but a GTR, in my books, maybe one day. Ethan's dream car is an R34. And he loves R35s too, so if he wants one, maybe we'll get one for him.
That'll be his first car.
Yeah, he really, really likes the GTR, so even when we were in Japan, that's all he was looking for. Got this G80 over here, one of my good clients. Sadly, someone scuffed his front bumper and fender. Obviously you can see this PPF on it. So from what I see so far, it honestly looks like the PPF has saved it. The car is factory matte as well.
I was gonna say, this isn't wrap.
No, so this is factory matte paint, and then he just did PPF on the front end. A car like this, with any kind of matte paint, I always recommend doing full body PPF. Because if something like this happens, say even on the side, you'd be painting an entire vehicle. We had an F90, I think it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It was a rear end hit, bumper and quarter panel. And bro, like the insurance company knew what was happening. We told them it's factory paint and it's gonna be impossible to match. But I think we painted it 9 times.
Really?
We had the insurance company send people to paint it. We had some special people that paint matte cars. and they couldn't match the paint. It had a little bit of a sheen difference, like, and we've scanned it, and like our painters are crazy. They're so good, and even the paint booth, and it just wouldn't match. So like when stuff like this happens to a car with factory matte paint, you're pretty much painting the entire car, right? So fingers crossed, we're hoping that PPF, once we remove it, once insurance comes to see it, I want to peel it in front of him so, you know, there's no Mickey Mouse business. We'll peel it in front of them and make sure there's no paint missing, because again, this one is pretty deep.
Yeah, that's the first one I know.
Yeah, and then this fender was actually kinked. So right over here, where is it? Yeah, right here, there's like a little divot. So it kinked the actual fender right here, and this was like bulging outwards. So I just used like a roller and I kind of rolled it back to just make it smooth so it wasn't bothering him. But then obviously now he's like, yo, I just want to go through insurance. I should have just left it so they can see it. But you can actually feel that there's a dent here inside. So,
And it's whatever happened.
yeah, and the problem is, again, these fenders are aluminum, so you can't repair it. You have to replace it. So if we do have to replace this, now how are we gonna match the paint, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's a sticky situation with this, but that's why we want insurance to come and get it kind of rectified right from the beginning. So we got, I believe it's a 2023 Cayenne. One of our customers just picked it up. Has a lot of imperfections, and this is, I want to show you this because we promote obviously PPF like crazy. Ceramic obviously it's a plus, it's a luxury to have it, but PPF is something that you should always have on your vehicle, at least the front end. A perfect example, if you zoom into this, you see all these chips.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's chips everywhere, and then not only that, there's sand pitting. So all these tiny dots, if you look closely, if you zoom into that, see all these tiny dots here? So that's sand pitting. So I always tell my customers, take your forearm, stick it out the driver window or passenger window, whatever you want, and go on the highway and you'll feel it. It feels like needles. It's not just the rocks, it feels like needles because it's the dust, it's the dirt that's on the road that's flying.
And then over time with more and more.
Exactly, like look at the headlights. You know, these headlights are not cheap. They're like $6-7 grand each, maybe even more. And they're all pitted. They have chips, obviously, but these tiny dots is all from the dirt, the sand pitting.
People think that's just in the paint.
Yeah, but like, see, like if you protect this, you won't have this issue, you know. And worst case, after 5-6 years, you want to remove PPF and replace it, you can always replace it. And your original paint is still brand new. And the other thing I want to tell customers, why you should be getting full front end PPF and not just partial. So a perfect example, a partial PPF, the way you get at the dealership is usually 12 or 18 inches. Okay, so say it's up to here, roughly. You will protect this part, but then what happens from here to here? Yeah. Now look here, zoom in, and you have chips. Here. Look at this. Chips all the way up here, bro. You know what I mean? You have chips on the roof. Yeah. You have chips on the pillars. You have chips on the mirrors. So that's why we always protect the full front end. Then we have a full front end plus, which is the A-pillar, and we do the front section of the roof. We usually do like this. It depends on how far. Sometimes go up to here, and you won't have chips. But there's sand pitting all the way up here, and there's chips. Look at that. Car like this, another example. Why trunk strips are so popular. So I'll open this up. On an SUV, you load a bunch of stuff in here, right? Yeah. So now look at all this damage. See all the damage? And then look at this big one right here. Loading luggage inside the trunk, groceries, and look, it chipped the entire thing. So you could do a trunk strip here, and look again, you can look at the metal. It's all scratched, right?
And then can you do anything to the metal?
You could PPF stuff like that too. If they have a kit, you can PPF it. This one has a bunch of grooves and stuff, so it might be harder, but this is why we say PPF. PPF your high traffic areas. You could do your door sills, so that way you're protected.
Yeah,
right?
So like door handles as well.
Door handle. So when we do it, we do the door cups. So in here, you see, look, perfect example right here. Like zoom in, you get it from this angle here. You see all those? Yeah. That's from your nail, right? So we'll do that area.
Nails, rings, keys.
Yeah. Look at all these scratches here, right? But yeah, we're gonna be paint correcting this. We're gonna fill a bunch of the chips. We're powder coating the wheels. We're doing triple gloss black. We're changing the center caps to gloss black. We're tinting it. We're doing a 5-year ceramic coating. We're doing a full detail inside. We're blacking out all the silver trim. And we're also doing a black, yeah, chrome delete. And we're also doing one of the badges in the back in gloss black if the customer wants it. We already got it here. Honestly, we debadged it, and now you can't tell if it's a Macan or a Cayenne. So I think we're gonna have to end up putting this logo back on. But yeah, stay tuned for this one, guys. What's going on, guys? The car is complete. The Cayenne came out so beautiful. As you can see, the paint is really shining now. The car came to us looking really dull. We got the paint corrected. We did a multi-step paint correction. That's why the paint is obviously shiny the way it is now. And of course, we topped it off with a 5-year IGL ceramic coating. We blacked out all the chrome trims on this thing. We changed the rear Cayenne emblem to a gloss black one that we got from the dealer.
Normally silver.
Yeah, it's normally silver, the silver chrome. So we got it in black because you want to go with that whole blackout theme. You guys see the wheels are done. They were in like a gunmetal gray with a machine polished face. So we got them re-powder coated in triple gloss black. We also got gloss black Porsche logos for the center cap, because the factory ones are plastic. You cannot powder coat them. You can technically paint them, but it's a lot of work, so we just order black ones. The chrome,
It's a major difference.
yeah, the chrome trim on the side. This was all around the entire windows. Honestly, I don't know why it was just there and the front grills. Everywhere else had like pretty much black accents. So, but yeah, we were able to wrap it. So we did that. And we did the reflectors in dark smoke. Got rid of that orange. You see them on right now, but when it's off, it just looks like a dark tinted reflector. And then all the fins on the front, we gloss blacked. They were silver before. The car has a lot of rock chips on the front end, which obviously we can't do anything about now unless he paints it. So we told him we'll do the best we can. We touched up a few spots with a touch-up pen, but the proper way would be to repaint the panels that are chipped and pitted. Mainly this one, the hood is worse more than anything. So hopefully, you know what, in the future he'll come back, we'll just get it repainted and then re-ceramic it. We tinted the car all the way around. We did 15% on the sides. We did 35% on the windshield. We fully detailed the car as well. So from inside and out, it's fully detailed. He has kids, so we got it all, you know, nice and shiny, disinfected. We have a couple small things to, you know, touch up before we give it to the customer. But this is what we can do. This is the finished product, pretty much. If you guys are interested in obviously doing anything to your cars, you already know we always say it's art in motion.